Okay, so what do you get when you give the guys over at Monty Python some modern day attitude and tell them to go make a cartoony style video game? You get Castle Crashers, duh. Now some of you guys may remember me playing Castle Crashers like a couple years ago for my 1000 subscribers special. I may or may not have been really drunk and been saying shit like this.
Money rain!
During that time, I only played a part of Castle Crashers, but since you guys voted for it on the straw poll, well, it looks like I am completing the rest of the game as of today. So sit back, relax, and get ready to rock out, because we are going to go medieval on your ass. This is Castle Crashers. The game is a 2D arcade-style beat-em-up developed by the Behemoth with music created by members of Newgrounds, which has made numerous contributions to indie game developers. Castle Crashers' art style was developed by Behemoth's lead artist Dan Paladin, with the assistance of programmer Tom Fulp. This art style is interesting because it used placeholder drawings for Dan to work off of, which led to the creation of very unique characters, like thieves having anuses for faces. Speaking of anuses, this game features a lot of, well, brown humor. If you don't like shit jokes, then this game may make you cringe. A lot. Poop dear anyone? Our story is as simple as stories go. An evil wizard comes along, steals a magical doohickey, kidnaps 4 princesses, and is up to as many as 4 knights to get them back. Oh, and naturally kick the shit out of the wizard for interrupting a sweet concert in the barracks. I hear there's some pretty badass songs being played there. You can play Castle Crashers with up to 4 players, and assuming that you have all the unlocks, you can choose up to 31 different characters to play as. Every character can use weapons, magic, and animal orbs that they find during the adventure. To get the most out of weapons and magic, every character levels up and receives points to put into one of 4 attributes: strength, magic, defense, and agility. Leveling up is pretty simple. You just beat the shit out of everything that moves. You get experience just by whacking your weapon on the heads of enemies. Speaking of enemies, there's a large variety of them depending on location, from the anus-faced thieves to bears to Jedi Knights. Yeah, there's a lot of references and inside jokes to this game, which makes it a lot of fun. As your character levels up, he gains access to new combos and abilities, which will be important when dealing with hordes of enemies. There are 3 key aspects to consider when playing Castle Crashers: keeping your stock of potions filled, what animal orb you use, and your ability to juggle opponents. You can hold up to 5 potions at any given time, and they'll save you if you're being swarmed by enemies. Animal orbs have various abilities that can help you, with a popular choice being Hawkster, especially if you need food to heal you in a tight spot. And finally, juggling is an invaluable asset for avoiding hits, gaining experience, and most importantly, crowd control. During your time in the lava world, you'll also come across a sandwich, which will turn your knight into a hulking brute that will scare the shit out of the industrial prince after you rip his door off. Yeah, that'll teach you to laugh, you pint-sized bitch. With cartoon graphics, fun expressions, and kick-ass music, there isn't much wrong to Castle Crashers, except for 2 key things. The first is the concept of juggling itself. Veteran Crashers are well familiar with this technique, but for a new player it can be easy to miss just how valuable juggling is, which can lead to a player being caught and surrounded by enemies, and even combo locked to death. This is further amplified by beefy enemies, which are a pain to take down in groups, more so if there's more than one in a fight. And this leads into the more serious problem of the 2, the hit detection. There's been numerous times where an attack should have hit, but nothing happens, so you need to be dead accurate with every swing, particularly when you need to juggle enemies or when you're playing that godforsaken beach volleyball game. This wouldn't be much of a problem if it wasn't for the fact that button mashing won't get you very far in this game. But the upside to all this is that if you happen to die, you can still upgrade your attributes if you leveled up, and even go back for potions and more money. Castle Crashers as a game is fun. Plain and simple. There's a bit too many shit jokes, but the quality of the other humor you'll find is quite exceptional. To get the most out of Castle Crashers though, your best bet is to play with friends, preferably with communication through Discord or Skype. Castle Crashers is a little like drinking at a bar. It's better in a group so you can all laugh and have a good time. So that's going to do it for this review. Since the straw poll is now concluded, I might as well announce the next 2 games in the lineup, which are Sonic Adventure 2 Battle and the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. Afterward, I will be doing another straw poll that is more focused on a theme, and I think it's a theme that we can all enjoy. But until next time, I will see you again when we take on Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. This has been Regnilla, wishing you to kick ass and not get your ass kicked. Take care, people.